Another podium finish in Mugello, your third in a row, including the victory in Imola, has put the number 20 Algarve Pro Racing back in the championship hunt. How would you sum up the first 5 races of the season so far?
I think had anybody told us that we'd be in this position going into the last race where we had a real chance at winning the championship, in our rookie year, Kriton's first year in LMP2, Alex's first year in European Le Mans, I think we all would have bitten their arm off. So whatever the outcome of this weekend is, we've had a phenomenal season. As you said, 3 podiums, that's a podium in 50% of the season, regardless of what happens this weekend. And apart from that, we've had fun doing it. We've had a really, really good time. It's reinvigorating my love for racing again. I've had a really enjoyable year.
Is that the advantage of the Pro-Am class? Because obviously you're within you're racing the same car as the LMP2 Pro teams, but you've got that element of the gentleman driver having a bit of fun. They said,
yeah,
it's not their career.
Yeah, I mean, you know me, Jeff. We've known each other for long enough. I like to enjoy my racing, and having fun is just as important as anything, because a happy driver is always a fast driver. It's my first year in Pro-Am, and I've actually really, really enjoyed it. And Kriton's somebody I've known for a few years now, and I've coached him in and driven a few cars with him in other categories and stuff. So to see his progression from where we were at the first test in Barcelona to, some of his standout races like Imola, he was phenomenal. It's been really, really satisfying. And again, I've become good mates with both Alex and Kriton, and obviously Kriton from before, but Alex now as well. And it's a different type of pressure, but we still put pressure on ourselves to get a result. So yes, whilst it's Kriton's hobby, it's an unbelievably serious hobby.
Yep. Final race of the season here in the team's home track in Portimao. You've been here a few times. You won here the first time we came here in 2017, and you've also had some other success here. What do you think of this track, and what's your favourite part of it?
I love it. I mean, and not just because I won here in 2017, which, to be honest, was one of my out of all my career victories, was one of my fonder victories, because we had a few issues going on in that race which people didn't know about. And obviously it was my last win with Pascal Tortosa, who unfortunately passed away in 2021, my engineer at Graf. So that was a really nice race. Some other great memories. I got the first podium for Algarve Pro Racing here in 2021 with Ferdinand Habsburg and Sophia Flörsch. So some great memories, but I love coming here. And unfortunately, I've been here in everything from Peugeot LMP1 cars to 1960s Formula 1 cars and LMP2. And whoever designed this circuit, I wish they could design every circuit, because with the elevation, the blind corners, it's a real driver's circuit, but it always keeps the racing interesting, because it's very tricky with the traffic, and it's overtaking is not impossible, but it's difficult. But we've seen every year that we've come here, and I've done this race pretty much every year since 17. It's always a really exciting battle, and I think it's a great place to have the finale.
Just 8 points between you and the leaders. Is the approach to this final race going to be any different from the ones before?
Not from my side. I've been in championship fights before, be it in single-seaters when I won in Formula BMW, be it WEC many times, and be it ELMS in 2017. And you can start putting all these permutations in your head, but the fact is, if you win the race, you win the championship. It's just got to think like that, and that's what we've been doing all year. That's been trying to do that, and that's why we're in the position we're in. So we're going to go out, we're going to go enjoy it, we're going to do our homework, and at the end of the day, what will be. But we'll make sure we have a good time doing it, and we'll give nothing but 100%.
Well, thanks for an enjoyable year so far, and hopefully it's a good one on Sunday.
Yeah, every year is enjoyable. I didn't do ELMS last year, and I missed it, so it's nice to be back, and it's a bonus that we're in this position.